are back again. It's been a few days and letting the videos go up, but now we're back, so let's start seeing what Chapter 1 has for us, shall we? This isn't it. This is wrong too. I groan again and open another book. I flip through the pages, skimming over the words and illustrations. This isn't even close. I close yet another book, stretch back in my chair, and stare up at the ceiling. Only then do I realize that there's someone standing in the doorway. Did they not want to interrupt me? I didn't even sense they were here. Who's out there? Go ahead and come in. She walks into the room after I call to her. Yuidora quietly looks at the stacks of books piled around my desk. Her expression doesn't change, but from their titles it should be easy for her to figure out what I was reading about. Good timing. I was just in the middle of looking up how to forge Disnefrodi swords. I open up one of the books I have that had a number of details about Disnefrodian armor. All of the books around me are about Disnefrodian techniques and methods. There aren't actually that many, but it's still a considerable collection for the subject. Maybe Yuidora will be interested enough to have a look. You have collected a lot. Seriously. Trade's been good with Disnefrodi lately, so it's been easier to buy them. Rosanna is familiar with Eastern culture, so things from Disnefrodi are popular right now. Thanks to that, I could collect all this. I look around at all the books and let out a small sigh. Although it would seem the secret of forging their blades has not escaped so easily. I guess not. Maybe I was a little too optimistic. There's a mountain range between Yuidora and Disnefrodi which caused a large rift between the two cultures. But as Yuidora developed, trade grew and a path through the mountain range was finally established. Merchants have a lot of influence. No, maybe it's more accurate to call it the power of money. And also human curiosity. They traveled over dangerous, barren ground looking for new goods. It was a small, perilous path at the start, but as more people used it, it grew and became an established road. The merchants took our culture to the east and brought Disnefrodis back with them. Rosanna was one of the first. The people who brought back the new techniques quickly made many new inventions and became amazing alchemists. But on the other hand, the more technology they brought back, the more our technology flowed out to them. Alchemists welcome new technology, but also fear their own being spread to other countries. Alchemists from both Yuidora and Disnefrodi grew wary and began limiting how much they shared their techniques. Eventually, there was no more information being shared, and the rest had to just be guessed at from mere glimpses. That's how Rosanna came to be the alchemist she is today. Then should I ask Rosanna to take care of it herself? I'm not being serious, though. Of course, Rosanna won't tell me, although it might be worth a small gamble if she can give me any kind of clue. Yuidora patiently looks at me until I meet her eyes. I have asked you. I didn't expect her to answer so seriously. I scratch my head. Don't you want your sword forged quickly? That would be the fastest way to get it taken care of. A craftsman must create something with his own two hands. You're right, but sometimes you do need to ask for help to fulfill a client's request. If that is what you think is best. However, it is not what you said when I came to this workshop. You said you would do anything to regain the sword's power. I see. Yeah, you're right. I apologize for interrupting you. Yuidora turns and leaves. I return to the books looking for even the smallest hint about how to proceed. Yay, money. Alright. And now that we're in a new chapter, we have new things that... Did I need to make this for something? Oh, god damn it. I do. Okay. That's what happens when you don't play for a few days. You have no idea what the hell you were last doing. Anything? No. No. Well, this is a waste of time. Let's talk to Emilita.
いやー、やっぱり工房の空気っていいよね。このちょっと暗い感じとか、炎の明かりとか、それに本の匂いも。
Wow, this is really like a workshop. It's dark, lit by a fire, and smells like books. Oh, you're interested in workshops?
私だってユイドラっ子の端くれ。工房には興味津々なのよ。また見に来てもいい？
I am a Yuidora girl after all. I'm really interested in workshops. Can I look around? Yeah, you can come in whenever you like.
ありがとね。
Thanks. And now Sarah Lee.
さすがにユイドラの工房ですね。面白いものがたくさんあって見ているだけで楽しいです。
Just as I'd expect of Yuidora's workshop. It's full of interesting things. It is enjoyable just looking around. I've still got a long way to go. Higher-ranked people have much bigger workshops and a lot more goods. I have to work hard to catch up with them.
この工房は持ち主の気持ちがこもったとてもいい工房です。
This is a very
自信を
fine...
持ってください。
Whoops. This is a very fine workshop, full of its owner's feelings. Please have more confidence. Thank you for the compliment. My parents left me this workshop.
そうだったのですか。お父様とお母様に負けないように鍛錬に励んでくださいね。
Is that so? Then you should work hard so that you can surpass your mother and father. Yeah, of course. Alright. Now let's see. We would need... We can do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Don't really care to do that. Did I get something for here? Oh, what? Right, it's on the wall. Always never noticed the wall one. Should be fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yay! I don't have anything, right? I didn't unlock anything, did I? No? Okay. Disappointing, but not unexpected. Let's go see what Rosanna wants from us. I needed to bring some documents to Rosanna to finalize my admission as an alchemist. Rosanna brought up another topic as our business concluded.
珍しい護衛を雇っていると聞きました。
Something tells me that could apply to any of them. I've heard that you are employing an unusual guard. Unusual? Well, I guess that most people wouldn't call them ordinary. Yuella's a foreign swordsman, Emilita's a mage despite looking like a little girl, and Saroi's an elf. They're an unusual group no matter how you think about it. It's no wonder that news of them has caught Rosanna's ear. But I don't think of them like that. They're simply my friends. Nothing else about them matters to me. I'm probably overthinking this, but Rosanna's eyes seem different from usual.
あなたのところにディスナフロディの者がいるそうですね。
I heard that you have employed someone from Disneyfrodi. I have a bad feeling about this. She's talking about Yuella, and there's something in her eyes that's making me nervous. Yes, I am. What about her? I thought about lying for a moment, but Rosanna probably already knows the truth. And if I lie now, she'll just get more suspicious.
雇った経緯を説明してください。
Please tell me how you came to hire her. The details? Well, okay, I can do that. I scratch my head and think. I shouldn't say more than I need to, but I shouldn't lie either. She came to my workshop while I was looking for a guard.
彼女が工房を訪れた理由を話していただけますか？
Could you tell me why she came to your workshop? That I cannot say. My mind's racing, but I can't think of anything to say.
言えないと？なぜですか？
You cannot say. Why not? She is my client. An alchemist should not share the private affairs of his clients, or so I was taught. Of course, Lady Rosanna, if you were agree to help me, I could ask her for her permission to speak about it. My heart is pounding in my ears as I talk. I'm taking a gamble here. If Rosanna accepts, I'll have her help. If she declines, then the matter is closed. What will she do? My heart races as I wait for her answer.
結構です。今の話はなかったことに。
Very well. I do not need to hear it. She gives up unexpectedly easy. I almost feel let down. I thought it'd be more important to her. This just feels weird. Should I ask her to come next time? Who better to ask than the person herself?
それには及びません。引き止めて申し訳なかったわ。
That will not be necessary. I apologize for detaining you. I scratch my head again. I understand even less now. What did she want? But I guess it's probably better not to worry about it. Please excuse me. I bow to her and leave her workshop. And next up, let's go see what's up at the bar. I decide to go to the bar to find out if there's any new information about that monster. On the other hand, if there's nothing, then I have to warn the other alchemists about what we saw. Meaning the Reaper, I assume. As I walk in, the old man and several alchemists are talking. Looking around, I see a bunch of other alchemists gathered around the notice board. I go straight to the counter. Welcome. Good timing. I just got a report from the Alchemist Guild. He points at the notice board. For the last few days, a strong ghost has been appearing in areas for the lower ranks. You should take care. This monster, does it have a huge sight? Don't tell me you've seen it. Just the other day. He looks at me in surprise. Are you okay? Wow, that's amazing. Don't tell me you beat her. Yeah, right. We ran away, obviously. I laugh at my own joke. But in truth, we were running for our lives. I'm glad you're safe. I heard that it killed 4 people in the last 2 days. Oh, damn. Reaper be doing work. We were lucky. If I had been alone, if Thoroughly hadn't shown up, I shudder thinking about it. It may not be good luck. I look behind me and see Laguna. I can't believe how naive you are. You realize that you completely missed a chance to make a name for yourself. You'd know if you'd met her. It was hopeless. Our attacks didn't work at all. Oh, that sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about her? I tell him everything that happened. Where we met her, what she looked like, how it felt, the attacks we tried. Basically everything I know. Before I noticed, a bunch of alchemists started surrounding us, all asking their own questions. There are other alchemists pretending to ignore us, but they're obviously listening too. At first they were just curious, but their interest is starting to wane quickly. Some new kid trying to show off and get attention. That's probably how they feel. The alchemists around me eventually leave too, laughing and warning me to not get myself killed. That leaves just Laguna and me again. How's it feel being popular? I can hear the sarcasm dripping from his voice. It's no big deal. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm still a novice. Who would believe that I encountered a monster like that and came back alive? But Laguna knows that I'd never lie like that. They may not have taken it seriously, but if what you've said is true, it could be more dangerous than I thought. Do you know something about it? I don't know the details, but people are calling it a Reaper. I heard that too. A Reaper. Doesn't that make it sound like some kind of netherworld guard? Who knows? I just happened to hear about it while I was talking to a merchant. One thing worries me. Where he heard it was seen and the place you ran into it are not the same. And the Alchemist Guild didn't prohibit entry anywhere when they made the announcement. Yeah, that means that she's wandering and not staying in any one place. If she was just in one place, the Guild would be sure to take precautions. The Guild only issuing a warning isn't because they're taking it too lightly. It's because they can't do anything else. If they wanted to prohibit entry, they'd have to prohibit entry everywhere. If they did that, then alchemists, especially younger ones, would be tremendously affected. Even if there are some risks, the Guild can't implement a complete blockade. Or put another way, it's just one monster. Alchemists should be able to handle themselves as long as they're careful. In the end, we have to just rely on ourselves. That's how alchemists should be in the first place. Well, since you can't beat her yet, you should run away if you encounter her. Even you wouldn't stand a chance. I'm aware of the danger. However, I might learn quite a bit if I encounter her. Even so, I hope that neither of us stumble onto her unprepared. We both smile in resignation. I can't think of any way to beat her right now. Staying away from her is best. If she does appear, we've got to run. But just running won't put an end to it. Laguna and I both know that. I'll think of a way to fight her, prepare armor, get stronger, and beat her myself. That's how an alchemist thinks. I decide to be sure to gather information on her from time to time. If you learn anything, tell me, and I'll tell you if I find anything out too. Sharing information, huh? It seems that in this case it would be to both our advantages. Alright, but don't complain if I defeat her before you. Maybe somebody else will beat her before us. You really know how to ruin the excitement of everything. Well, do your best. We both laugh and he leaves. I hang around the bar listening to a few more rumors, but there isn't any useful information. I look at the notice on the board, but like Laguna said, all that's written is to beware of a ghost with a sight. Oh, we got another thing at the bar. Let's go back. Hey, old man. I finished that spice you asked for. Oh yeah, the thing I just made. Oh? Well done. Let's see. It smells like apples. Indeed, that would go well with liquor. I'll try mixing it in right now. Okay, I'm happy I could help. Come try some once I'm done. I'll be waiting. Think of me if you need anything else. I'll have the reward sent to your workshop. I'll send along some materials to help you build up a magnificent workshop too. Oh, did he just... He did. How much money do I have now? Yeah, this is fine. Do I have anything else? Oh, I do. Okay. Nothing new? Okay. Plaza! As I walk through the marketplace, a clerk I know calls out to me.
あ、ウィル、こんにちは。買い物？
Ah, Will. Good morning. Out shopping? More or less. Ella runs a stall in the market. We've known each other since even before I decided I wanted to be an alchemist.
とうとう交渉になったんですってね。おめでとう。
I heard you're finally an alchemist. Congratulations.
もし私から何か頼んだら、なんでもない。これから頑張ってね。
If I have a request for you, then... no. Forget it. Do your best. Thanks. I will. Alright. We've got nothing else to do here. Where do we need to go next? Oh. Before we start exploring, I should make sure we can all work together. Let's go to the training grounds at the Yuidora mine. Right, that's where we need to go. Okay. Training grounds. Everyone's coming along. We stop in front of the dungeon to check our preparations.
皆さん、準備はいいですか？
Is everybody ready?
いつでも OK だよ。さあ、行こう行こ
Okay, anytime. Come on, let's go, let's go.
う。その前に隊列を確認しておきましょう。迷宮などで普段歩く時の並び順のことです。
We should confirm our positions first and decide the formation we will use to explore the dungeon.
じゃあ私一番。
No. If I'm ever leading with you, it's a very, very, very desperate situation, my friend. Okay, I'm first. Yuela steps in front of Emilita as she runs toward the dungeon entrance.
何よ、一番は渡さないからね。この間もユエラが前を歩いてたじゃない。
And there is a good reason for that. But, what? Let me go first. You were in front the last time.
お前では無理だ。
It's one way of putting it. You cannot handle it. What? Emilita is overpowered by Yuela's presence and swallows her words. She then stiffens and starts to get mad. She swings her staff in front of her.
じゃあ勝負よ。勝った方が先頭になるの。
Then we'll fight. The winner gets to go first. She glares at Yuela like she's ready to attack. Yuela ignores her with an icy look.
ついてこい。
Follow.
もうなんで無視するのよ。
Ah, jeez. Don't just ignore me. Emilita pouts and stamps her feet but puts her staff down. Her shoulders droop. Sarah gently pats her on the back.
私たちは後ろを行きますから、先にどうぞ。
We'll take the back. Please go on ahead.
いいの？
Eh? Is that okay?
もちろん。エミリッタが活躍する場面も必ず来ますから、期待してますよ。
Of course. I know the time will come for you to shine. I'm looking forward to it. Yep. Emilita's mood recovers surprisingly fast as we go toward the entrance to the dungeon. I'm the last in line. Thoroughly hangs back and waits for me.
すみません。勝手に決めてしまいました。
I'm sorry. I made the decision without your permission. Nah, it's fine. I have no objections.
ユエラは戦い慣れているようですし、旅慣れてもいますから、戦闘は合っていると思います。
Yuela is used to combat, and she can move quickly. I think she's the best to act in the lead.
ウィルは私の前に。私が最後尾から全体を見ていますから、安心してください。
You should go in front of me. I'll watch over you all from the back so you can be at ease. Yes, ma'am. With our formation confirmed for now, we enter the dungeon.